Hello everyone, it is I, the Melanie Oracle, here today with a pick a card reading that's going to be essentially all about what your entire spirit team has to tell you. That is including your guides, your ancestors, and your spirit animals. So I'd like to jump straight into it, so let's just go. So for all of my lovelies that chose shell number one, since I'm trying something a little bit different that I got called to, this is a message for you, and I'm actually going to try something a little different today. So please allow me to just do that. Just want the water to still a little bit more. Transmutation is the first word that I heard, and I'm also getting the feeling with all this red that you're actually having inner fire and passion that is inside of you right now. I feel like they really want you to go for your passion, go for this inner fire, and I'm actually going to work with the shell just a little bit more. Yeah, you will bloom into the person you're supposed to be by following this passion. I'm also getting that you really need to work with your masculine energy right now. And masculine energy is all about, really driving forward and going forward. And I mean, we know men in masculinity, they just kind of do things and, they go for it and they just put in that work. I'm not saying that women don't, but that's really what masculine energy is all about. It's the sun, it's the drive to just go after your dreams. So that is the message that I'm getting from the shell for you. So let's pull a couple of cards. I'm going to shuffle some cards for you. Wow, guys, look what you just pulled. The hardworking ancestor. Don't waste your life working for others. Fulfill your dreams. Be motivated. Know your worth. What did I just say? There's an inner passion within my pile number one that your spirit team just wants you to go for whatever you are desiring. They're like, don't question it. Don't think about it. Go for it. Like I don't know if you saw the previous video. I'll leave a little link up ahead, but do not spend your entire life wasting your life for somebody else. Okay, let me dial back. I'm sorry, but don't waste your entire life working for others. Everybody in this world has a gift, that really comes from inside, it comes from within, that nobody else can really replicate. So with that being said, I'm really getting the feeling that your ancestors want you to go and fulfill your dream. They want you to be they want you to be motivated. They want you to know that you are deserving of fulfilling your dream. So I'm really getting the feeling that they don't want you to just, essentially waste I don't want to say waste your life, but it's kind of just essentially wasting your life of not going after what you truly desire and, the dream life that we all fantasize within our heads. But since society tells us that, something else flew out, but since society tells us that, we shouldn't do it and we just need to work our 9 to 5, which I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but that is not for everyone. There are other things to someone than just their 9 to 5 job. And so we also just pull the ancestor you ignore speaking. So when are you coming to talk to me? I have something to tell you and bring me something in return. So there's an ancestor that's been reaching out to you and you've been like, I don't really know if I want to talk to them. I don't know if I'm really feeling the energy. Go and talk to them. And please make sure you bring this ancestor an offering, because it's really disrespectful to ignore an ancestor that wants to give you a message, but you just choose to not really reciprocate their energy. But I'm getting the feeling that if you go speak to this ancestor, they're actually going to give you some advice on how you can start your own business. I'm hearing business. It can be a business. It can be a YouTube channel. It can be even like, I don't know, you selling handmade jewelry and you want to make a shop, but you don't think you can do it. You can do it, and go to your ancestors for wisdom. Ancestors, our ancestors go so far back. And our ancestors don't just include our bloodline ancestors as well. It's everyone who's in your, I'm getting the sense of galactic, everyone who's in your galactic tribe is essentially the message I'm getting. So, make sure that you go and talk to them. And I just pulled 2 more cards. So the ancestor you're ignoring is probably a female ancestor. And you really, and see, look, you want to go talk to this ancestor because they have wisdom developed over time, beauty and pride. So if you go talk to this ancestor that you're ignoring, that is most likely female, they can give you the wisdom that they've developed over time that you simply don't have because you haven't been on this planet and experiencing life in the spirit realm as long as they have. So really, if you want to make your dreams take off, go talk to this ancestor, stop ignoring them, and make sure you bring them something that they like. So I'm having a feeling that for some of you in particular, you know what this ancestor likes and they want you to bring that, and once you bring that, then the relationship can get going. But another card that I pulled for you was dance ritual. We go into trance, feel spirit, express ourselves through motion, fast movement, and meditation. So yeah, when you're trying to get in contact with this ancestor, you're either going to want to be moving into trance or you're going to want to be in stillness. You don't want to do both because you don't want to confuse your own energy, but you really need to just either dance in order to feel spirit come to you. And for people who love to dance, when you start dancing a certain type of way, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to feel it in your spirit and they're going to be able to commune with you over that. But just make sure, like I said, you really bring that offering that they really enjoy first. So I'm gonna shuffle a couple new cards, but deck I recently just got, but I feel like I had to get this deck before, and oh, one just popped out. So we got the cradle board, ability to respond. So are you going to be able to respond to this ancestor? Are you going to be able to take their message? Are you going to be able to actually take their advice and apply it into your life? Or are you going to simply do what you've been doing, ignoring them, and keep working this job that, isn't fulfilling all of your desires, but you're doing it anyway because society says we should, so you just keep doing it because that's what's expected of you? Or are you going to take risks? Yep, and see, you got nurturing. Your ancestor, the female ancestor that's coming through right now, it will actually nurture your dreams and your growth. They won't just, tell you to go after this dream that you've been desiring and then not be willing to help you with it. No, they're telling you that if you go after this dream, if you work towards this goal, we will, help you. You also got fertility. And I want to say it's Kokopelli, but I don't want to, assume that I'm getting it right. But with fertility doesn't just mean pregnancy. It can also mean, birth of ideas. It can mean birth of new opportunities, businesses. Fertility needs to be looked at overall, not just birth, physical birth, but you can be birthing a business right now. We are all stuck in this house, and quarantine may be over kind of, but with the way things are coming back, it's looking like we're most likely going to have to be going back inside very soon, and that's even if you left. But with that being said, they want this dream for you to come true is what I'm getting. They really want you to, and I also pulled the talking stick, they really want you to look at your viewpoints, look at your options, look at what you could be doing. You don't have to just jump right into it right off the bat. They want you to really take the time to see what could be done right now and, take small steps. Look at your options that, you could take right now that, won't really throw you too out of loop, but it'll also get you on the starting point. So just gonna shuffle some more. Ooh, what? That just flew right out. We got perception. So I'm thinking you need to change your perception on life. You need to stop thinking that the only thing that's meant for you in life is working the typical, like I said, 9 to 5, going to work every day, you come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. Your life does not have to be like that. And actually that's not healthy, because I'm seeing that if you continue to do this, you won't be in balance. Your yin and yang, your masculine and feminine will not be happy, because you're spending so much time working for somebody else's dream with a hardworking ancestor that you're not even taking into consideration of what you enjoy. And honestly, when you do that, some people might think that applies just to work, but when you're so used to putting someone else's energy and dreams and effort before your own, you won't be able to transform your own life into what you desire. Again, back to the seashell, really just look at it. Look at the beginning. It's literally flourishing out to the edges. You need to flourish your life, and go after what it is you desire. Yeah, I'm getting water on my cards, but it's okay because I'm pretty sure these are all gilded. And yeah, you guys just need to go for it, because I also just pulled growth. So by going through and working with your ancestors and listening to them and taking their wisdom and realizing you have so many options, you have so many opportunities for growth, you can nurture your dreams, all these wonderful things, guys. What are you doing? I'm not trying to be rude, but seriously, what are you doing? You really need to be going after your dreams. So much growth can come from this business idea and just your personal life, and that can affect everything financially, spiritually, even physically. They really want you to just go after what it is you are dreaming of. Yeah, death. Don't freak out, I promise. But this is the ending of, you know, the mindset you have right now of you have to just, you know, work your whole entire life in order to make everything work, make ends meet, and be stable. You can go out on a limb and you will be rewarded for going out on that limb. They're going to reward you as long as you listen to them. That's the thing. You have to be able to respond to the messages they give you. You know, don't listen to them and then just completely ignore them like you've been doing, is what I'm getting the feeling. And what they're a little kind of annoyed with that, because they're like, you know, we've been trying to tell them to go after this idea this whole time, but for some reason they just keep ignoring me. And I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but they're gonna have to cut that out. So, you know, really just you know, look at, you know, what it is you truly desire and go for it. And I also just pulled an evil spirit, which says spirit has your back. So you need to have faith and trust in the divine and all of your spirit team, that they will help you go after what it is you desire. They're not going to tell you to go for something and, you know, then you just crumble. They wouldn't do that. But I also want to caution that you need to watch and wait. And let me explain this just a little bit. So they want you to carefully plan that. That's what I got. The word is carefully plan it. Please do not just jump into it and you haven't really put a thought or a plan into it and you're just kind of winging it. They have your back, but you also still need to have some wisdom when it comes to it. You need to make sure that, you know, you're creating a plan of how you're going to make all these things work. How am I going to start my business? How am I going to start my YouTube channel? How am I going to make my jewelry hand shop? Do you have all the materials you need? Do you have a plan of everything you want to put out content wise? Do people want to see this content? You know, really make sure that you have a proper plan in place that will work in your favor, you know, that will actually give you less anxiety because you've already planned out what you're willing to do. So that being said, my pile number one, your main message is to go after your dream and trust that your ancestors, your spirit team, your spirit animals, your guides, all of them literally have your back, and they're telling you that you know, this is the end of the cycle. There's no more I'm putting everybody else's dreams before myself. That's it. You know, the society that we're in right now, there are so many creators. You have to believe that you can as well. You have to have faith, you know, switch up that perception, and through that, you know, you get all of this growth. And I actually love this card because, you know, you can start off something as small as an acorn that can grow into this huge, beautiful tree. So with that being said, pile number one, I really hope this resonated with you. Please let me know if it did, and leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more content in the future. So for all my lovelies that chose shell number two, this is the message for you. I'm going to be doing something a little different today, so please just allow me to do that. So there's two messages I'm getting for you already with the way the shell is moving through the water. So the first message I'm getting just with the color of it is that you're going to need some purification in your life. So this could mean purifying your actual energy. It could mean letting some people go. And it can also mean just making sure you are keeping your space protected. You know, seashells, especially one like this, is really for protecting whoever inhabits it. So make sure you're doing yourself justice by protecting your energy and not letting any negative energy override you. I'm also hearing that you need to go with the flow. If any of you are near ocean, I'm getting the feeling, well, I just heard the message sea. So if you do live near an ocean and you are able to go there safely, please do. You don't even have to. I will highly recommend at least dipping your feet in, because I'm getting the message that by you going to the ocean and praying while you're in the ocean will also purify you as well. If you do not live near an ocean, you can also perform a spiritual bath, a spiritual cleansing bath in particular, which I'll leave a link to right now. But yeah, I'm getting the feeling that you guys are really all about, you know, you need to purify your energy and making sure that you're staying safe and protecting yourself. So now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some cards for you all. Actually, there's one that's already drawn in my eye, which is the voodoo doll. Someone has tried to cast work or send negative energy away. Sleepless nights, protection needed. Like, what? Oh my god. So yeah, this contromancy or whatever it's called, I felt called to do it by spirit, and it's been working beautifully. But I do want to say that, you know, don't be scared, but you really have to focus on protecting yourself. You know, our ancestors can protect us, yes, our spirit guides can protect us, the divine can protect us, but it's also up to us to make sure you're protecting yourself, because while they can keep everything out, you know, if you're willingly letting some things in, or maybe some energy is rubbing off on you when you're interacting with people or just going through life, then it is up to you to, you know, actually make sure that you are doing what you need to do. So this just flew out. It says initiation, passing wisdom, receiving one's destiny, respecting taboos. So I'm getting the feeling that you guys are learning some wisdom right now that's actually going to help you stay protected. That may be a ritual, it may be a spell, it may be a prayer. Whatever it is, you know, pay attention to what's being passed on to you from your ancestors, because whatever that is going to help you in the long run for your protection. And I'm pretty sure you guys just saw that card. Ancestor speaking, pay attention to your health, stop stressing yourself out, and take care of yourself. So yeah, they want you to really focus on your internal energy, guys. Please stay safe, pile number 2. I'm not trying to say that to scare anybody, but you not only need to worry about how protected you are spiritually, you need to worry about your health as well. They're literally telling you to stop stressing yourself out so much. Stop, and I'm getting the message, don't let everything be a burden on you. And I'm getting this visualization of a weight being on your back. So I'm assuming right now there's a lot of things that are being thrown in on your life, a lot of things that are being essentially forced to, you know, take care of you. And I just got the feeling that, you know, the shell may break with everything that is going on to you right now, but you need to really pay attention to your health and stop stressing yourself out. You know, you don't have to do everything for everyone. No matter what people say, your life is your life, and nobody else is living it, you know. You have to put yourself first, because it's not that many people in the world that will. So with that being said, you know, really make sure you're paying attention to your health. Listen to the wisdom that is being passed on to you. Oh, this card just flew out, and it says power place, earth connection, empowerment. So for you, something that will greatly benefit you in reducing the stress in your life right now is connecting to the earth. We all come from the earth. We are all basically made out of dirt. What comes from the earth must return. But for now, you really want to be making connections with the earth. Go out into nature, take a walk, you know. Go, like I said, if you can go, if any of you live out in the ocean, please, I'm getting the message that you really want to go out into the ocean. It will be very, very healing for you. It will relieve a lot of stress in your life just by being near the ocean, really any body of water right now. And for you, I also pulled the talking stick, viewpoint / options. So you need to look at the options around you. And group number 1 got this as well, but yours is different. You need to look at ways to lessen the strength in your life, lessen the stress in your life right now, because I just feel so, that's the best way to describe the feeling that I'm feeling. And my shoulders are down, everything just feels so heavy. Heavy is the best, you know, way to describe your situation right now, my pal number 2. So you really need to be taking options on how, you know, taking some consideration into how you can lift all of this weight off of yourself. So I also got for you Sundance, self-sacrifice. What is it that you need to let go of in order to really pay attention to your health is what I'm really getting. What is it that needs to be done? So you're putting yourself first. Ooh, I'm sorry, your energy is kind of a little heavy. It's okay, but you really need to place yourself first. You need to be willing to let go of some of these pressures and stress on you, because I just get the feeling that everybody's coming to you right now like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Oh, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And you just say yes. And I'm sorry to use this word, but it is the word that just came in my mind. Doormat is the word I just heard. So you really need to make sure that you are putting yourself first. You know, don't be a doormat. Don't say yes to everything because people are coming at you with some guilt stuff. and you really need to just listen to you and your body. And clearly your ancestors and spirits are like, look, whatever you're doing right now, fam, it's not really working out for you. We really want you to really focus on yourself and your own health. We also got past, present, future. Take a look at your life. Are you enjoying your life right now? Is this everything you're doing right now for all these people? Is it really what you want to be doing? Is this how you want to be known, for doing all these things for people but at the expense of your own health? Is this how you would like your future to go? Is this how you even want your present to go? And if that's not the case, then you need to let some things go. Also pull for you self-love. Baby, show yourself some love. It is all about love in our lives. Love really does make life go round. And I'm not saying that because I'm a hippie, even though my mom calls me a flower child. You need to be putting some self-love into your life right now, man. Like, everybody just weighing on you with their energy and their stress and their emotions and their thoughts and everything that they've kind of brought onto their own life. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That is on them, as harsh as that may sound. I know we love the people in our life and they mean a lot to us, but you can only really do so much for people. And I also, for you, got inner journey. You need to go within. You really need to go within and learn, is this worth, is this really worth the everything it's bringing for me? Is it worth all the stress, all the heaviness, the burden? And if it's not worth all those things, you need to let it go. You really do, because like I said, this whole reading, I've been feeling really, really heavy. It's been kind of draining, and I actually just pulled like 4 cards for you, so I'm getting the feeling that you actually need like a full detailed reading. I don't do those right now, but I will highly recommend going out to Lady Z. If you don't know her, her name is Drowning Dreams, and just check her out on YouTube. I'm pretty sure if you Google her, her shop comes up. But yeah, you guys are going through it. I'm just, ooh, and I don't think it's because of the heat. So I'm just trying to pull some cards from your animal spirits right now. But my energy is actually being lowered as I'm connecting with you all, which isn't bad, but that really tells me how you're all feeling. You're just so drained. Oh, go to that ocean. Go to the ocean. You got Dove Spirit, be peace. And this isn't even for other people. This is be peace towards yourself. Like, you need to really calm yourself. And I'm just going to stop shuffling because I want you to hear what I'm saying. You really need to calm yourself. You need to focus on your peace of mind. Like I said, I know it's probably all these people coming to you right now saying they need this, that, and the third, but really focus on what you need, your peace of mind. What will bring you peace right now? I'm pretty sure if you do some sacrifices for some things, let some things go because they're not serving you and it's not best for you, and listening to the wisdom that is being passed down to you, you're gonna find more peace in your life. And I'm thinking some of you like, well, I don't know how to put myself first. I don't know how I'm supposed to let all these things go. Well, Chameleon Spirit just popped up and said, well, just act like it. Act as if. I know most of us are used to acting a certain way for other people because that's what society tells us to do, and then we just get used to it and you don't know how to let it go. But literally just act as if, act like you're putting yourself first, and eventually you're going to start putting yourself first all the time. Okay, well, maybe not all the time, but most of the time when somebody's like, oh, well, can you go grab this from the store for me, and it's something super simple that they could have easily gone to get themselves, you're gonna be able to just tell them, hey, no, I don't got time for that, I got something else to do. And this is also important too. You got Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. So with my pile number 2s, you need to realize your worth. I'm getting the feeling that, I'm actually getting the message that everybody in your life does not appreciate you. And I'm gonna grab the water. Everybody in your life is not appreciating you at this moment, and it's honestly painful because I'm getting a little teary-eyed, but it's a little painful, and you feel like if only I could do more for people, then I can get this love that I don't give myself. And that is not the case. In order for us to get love, it all starts from within. Just like the seashell, you have to start from within in order for it to flow out. So if you want this love, this self-worth, and just putting yourself first, it really needs to start from within yourself. You need to calm your mind, calm your energy, because I know, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, but I know everything is really hard for you all right now, and you feel like you're on the verge of breaking because people just keep taking and taking and taking, and you starting to drive you insane. But you're like, I need to do this. I need people's, I need their love. I need them to show that they care for me. But it all starts with you, babe. I promise it all starts with you. You need to learn to love yourself and to know your worth. You can't keep putting everybody before yourself, because that's not bad for your health. And your ancestors and your spirit guides are honestly, your spirit team is starting to get worried for your health, because if you keep going on this path, you're not going to be okay health-wise, sweetie, because all that stress in your body is not good for you at all. You really need to focus on putting yourself first for the sake of your healthy, if nothing else. Whew. Okay. Pile number 2s, I know that got real deep real fast, and it got very, very heavy, but I feel like you all really needed to hear that. If this resonated with you, please let me know down below. I'm also going to just say I really hope that you guys are taking your health into consideration and putting it first. But yeah, pile number 2, thank you so much for watching. That was your reading. Hello, so for all of my lovelies that chose pile or shell number 3, this reading is for you, and I'm going to be divining a little differently to start, so please allow that. First thing I see is growth. You're going to be progressing forward in something. I feel like abundance wise, because this shell is very, very shiny. Anytime I see shiny things, I automatically feel, abundant. One of my favorite affirmations is I am gold. Let me see, can you guys see how shiny this shell is? Probably not with this camera, but I really like this shell. It's very, very shiny. Oh, there it is. And it's a lot of green. Connect with the element earth. I just got that. Even though I'm holding a seashell, by looking at these colors with all this green and brown, you're going to be needing to connect with Mother Earth. Let's see if there's any other messages for you guys. Healing. I just heard healing. So for some of you, your ancestors want you to focus on healing. So I'm just going to move this back while I shuffle some cards for you all. Mass spirit, we have warded off negative plans and plots against you. Know that you are protected by your ancestors, your spirits, your spirit animals. They're not going to let anything come and harm you at this time. Oh, you just got so many cards. I'm just going to take this one for now, because this was honestly so many cards. You most likely need a actual divination, like a full detailed one right now. But it's got channeling spirit. Conjure a spirit or energy for better or worse. Be mindful. So you guys are trying to bring something in. Maybe it's the abundance, like I said. If that is the case, if you're trying to bring in abundance, or if you want to bring in abundance, this will be the perfect time, because right now nothing is going to come to, disrupt your plans, and you have a spirit or being or energy that is assisting whatever you're trying to bring in right now. And yeah, I just keep getting a bunch of cards for y'all, so I'm just going to take some time to breathe. So I'm going to center myself, and hopefully, what do they need you to hear? Pile number 3, what do they need you to hear? Oop. We got inspire. Creative drive, remain focused on your goals, keep your head clear. I'm getting the feeling that you all are working towards something. I honestly feel like it's towards financial growth is what I'm hearing. I really feel like this pile is trying to get their finances in order. You're all about like, I'm trying to get that money, I'm trying to get that abundance, I'm trying to create all this for the lineage that's coming, after me, because why not? We need to build this legacy if we're ever going to want more. And you're completely right, pile number 3, I apologize, you are. And honestly, this will be the time. You have this beautiful green shell. Oh yes. We got dream time, unlimited vision. Oh, you guys are making the plans. Oh, y'all all about that life. You're like, nothing's about to stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. And honestly, yeah, nothing is, because all those plots and plans against you, It's not happening. You have a spirit that you're bringing in to allow your dreams to come true. And you're inspired right now. You are staying focused on your dream, your goal, and keeping your head clear. And I'm seeing that your ancestors are very proud of you right now. Your spirit team is very proud of you. You're like, we got your back. We're all for it. We're in with this plan with you. You also got arrow, truth as protection. You are living your truth. Oh, I'm feeling this energy. I really am. I'm loving my pile number 3s. You guys are all about that life. You're like, I'm gonna make my dreams come true no matter what. And I'm just telling you right now, your ancestors got your back. You got unlimited vision. Oh my God, guys. You pulled West Shield, introspection, goals. Oh my God, I love this. You guys know your goals. You know exactly what it is you're going for. So I apologize for that weird little gap. My phone actually died while I was recording. But getting back into the reading, yes, you guys have your goals and plan. You have a vision of how you want your life to look. You have done some introspection, and your ancestors are here fully supporting your goals. But of course, there are some things that you need to know. So we pulled North Shield, wisdom, gratitude. For one, you need to be wise when it comes to this goal. Make sure this goal is for your highest good. Make sure it's nothing that, is going to negatively affect your life or the life of others. And you also need to be sure that you're willing. You pulled Sundance, self-sacrifice. You're going to need to be willing to sacrifice some things in your life to achieve this goal. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but say for instance, you do want to bring in that abundance into your finances, because that's the message and the feeling I keep getting. You're going to have to be willing to maybe cut back on some of that spending. You can't really grow wealth if you're constantly spending money. I mean, you can if maybe you're making, a ton of money, but if you want to build growth for legacies to come, how your ancestors want you to, and I'm getting the feeling that you want that as well, you are going to have to cut back and sacrifice some spending, sacrifice going out to maybe parties or, just spending money on frivolous things, because we all do it. Please don't say that you don't. But you're going to have to really, show wisdom when it comes to this plan, show gratitude for everything you currently have, for this abundance you have for your life right now, but also be willing to make some sacrifices and some changes. When you desire something and it's something you have to work towards, nothing comes easy in life that's really worth it when you think about it. Yeah, so you're gonna have to be wise with your money is what I just got. You got discernment. So you need to discern what is good and what is bad for your finances right now. And I know I keep going to finances, but that's honestly like the word just kind of keeps being thrown right at me. And again, with all of you, all of these cards are popping out, so I highly recommend that you guys maybe go get a detailed reading. I currently do not offer them, but there are a lot of people in this world that do. So I'm just gonna shuffle. You got the past, present, and future. Okay, so this, I'm getting the feeling you need to do some journal prompts. How did your previous relationship in the past with money work? How's it working now in the present? And how do you want it to look in the future? By writing down everything, you actually learn a lot about yourselves that you probably didn't even realize. A lot of us, at least for myself, I got, kind of a lack mindset growing up because of the way we're raised. In my present, it's improving. It's not where I want it to be exactly, but it's getting there in the future. I want to, be able to believe I can do anything I put my mind to, and that I have abundance in all areas of my life. I'm going to actually link my road opener meditation I just did not too long ago, as I feel like it could be really beneficial to this pile. But I honestly am getting the feeling that your ancestors really want you, if you're not already focusing on your growth and finances and abundance in every area of your life, and also just accumulating wealth for your family and your lineage, then that needs to be your priority right now. They want you to feel like go. They want you to know that you're completely deserving of, moving up financially, of increasing your finances. But you need to be able to put in work. You need to be able to put in some sacrifices in order to do that. Know that you're protected right now. Keep your head clear and know that you have spirits around you that are helping you go towards your dreams. You just have to be smart. Look at your goals. Look at your vision. Make sure you're willing to sacrifice some things and be grateful. Really, when you're trying to bring in abundance, the best thing that you can do is be grateful for everything you have, because when you show source that you're grateful for everything that it has given you, that's when the blessings really start running, not running, but raining and pouring into your life. You also have honoring your energy. So make sure that while you're building this growth and wealth, that you're honoring yourself. I'm not saying you have to be frivolous like Eugene Krabs, and not frivolous, but shrewd like Eugene Krabs or Mr. Krabs, and pinch every single penny. No, you can still honor yourself. You can still get yourself some things every now and then, but while you're building this wealth, you really want to make sure that you're in a space that is, you're buying things that are financially good for you. And what do you mean by that? Are you investing in stocks? Are you putting money towards a saving certificate? Are you investing your money into things that either A, benefit your life, or B, grow your money more? You don't want to just be draining your pockets into things that aren't bettering you as a person, bettering your life, or bettering your family or legacy. Because that's the feeling I'm really getting, is they want you to start building up this wealth and this lineage. And that's from your entire spirit team. That's not even just your ancestors. I just heard, like, even the spirit animals, they're like, you need to build up this wealth for, yourself. Because I just had the thought that you might be stressed financially. So yeah, please go check out that meditation I just did about this, called the road opener meditation. All about road opening is, as you can tell, opening roads, clearing blockages, and I feel like that meditation can greatly help you. So I'm trying to pull a spirit animal for you all. Oh, there you go. Guys, oh my god, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will be fried. Oh, I called it. But yeah, you guys, there's abundance in all around you, and you need to acknowledge that. Buffalo Spirit literally says the abundant universe will provide. You need to have faith in the universe that they will provide you the abundance. Yes, there are going to be some things that you need to do, but most of all, you need to have faith in source that is going to provide for you. Because when you think about it, say for instance, you want $2,000. You're like, but how am I going to get $2,000? Just think, $2,000 exists in the world. If countries are just in debt like crazy, we got $2,000 somewhere in this world that can come to you, as long as you have faith in source and the universe that they will provide all that abundance for you. And really, you got my spirit, surrender now. You need to surrender yourself to the universe and have faith. That is what another message I'm getting. They will, especially your spirit animals, really trust in them. I know a lot of times we don't take in consideration the spirit animals around us, but the energy they bring, they can, when you think about an animal, there are so many things that they can do that we as humans just cannot, especially considering they don't have the mentality that we do to, not believe in so many things. So guys, I knew you were gonna get this. But yes, have faith. But I got really excited because I knew you were gonna get this. While I was doing this, I'm like, man, they're gonna get koi fish spirit. Look, koi fish spirit, there's always enough. And what did I just say? If you're trying to manifest $2,000, you need to realize it's in the world, right? The abundant universe will provide. You need to surrender to the universe, and koi fish spirit, there is always enough. I'm getting the feeling that your ancestors really want you to know that you're on the right track with wanting to bring this abundance into your life. They want you to do that. They want you to know you're protected. They want you to keep your head clear, find your goals, your vision, all those things. But you need to have faith in the universe as well, and source, that it will always be actually more than enough for you. There's always enough, but there's always more than enough as well. You need to have faith in that. You need to surrender to that, and you also need to know that the universe will always provide. And so another card I pulled for you was Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. And you might be thinking, well, what does love have to do with money? Well, pile number 3, do you love money? And just answer that question honestly. You could love money but have an awful relationship with it. Like, you'd be like, oh my god, I love money, I love when it comes to me, oh my god, it feels so amazing, it makes me happy. Okay, yeah, that's cool and all, but do you appreciate money? You're like, of course I do. No, do you really appreciate money? Do you really take the time to just be in gratitude? That card is buried. I promise I'm going to get this whole situation figured out with how I'm supposed to lay these cards out. But are you showing gratitude for all this abundance in your life right now? You're probably thinking, well, I want more, but I guess this is cool for now. No. You be happy with everything you have now. You show them that you are happy, because in order for you to truly love money, you need to be happy with any amount of money you have. And for some of you, like, I'm supposed to be happy with $1. Yes, because there are people in the world that has 0 cents. Right now, as we speak, there are people in the world that has no money. You know, really, you need to fix your relation. I'm hearing you need to fix your relationship with money. I'm going to move back to the shell really quick. You guys really are trying to bring in this abundance. I can literally feel it in the water. But in order to do that, you need to let the abundance, you can work towards it, yes, but you also need to let it kind of flow towards you. You need to let the abundance really rain down and pour on you. Well, that's the motion I'm doing. But, you know, really, and then we just had a bubble. If you have an idea that just popped into your head of how you could, you know, start working towards fixing your relationship and mindset with money, follow that, because we just had a bubble pop up, and then the bubble it popped up really quick and then it just popped, which is, you know, what bubbles are supposed to do. But I always think you just had a thought bubble and you're like, oh my god, that's pretty good. No, it's not. Boop. No, it was actually pretty good. And that's just a confirmation of that. You know, really just trust in the universe, trust in the divine. There's always enough, there's always more than enough, and we live in an abundant universe. And if you don't believe that, just think about how the US is somehow $18 trillion in debt. So there is plenty of money in this universe if a country can be that far in debt. So yeah, for my pile number 3, you know, really focus on your abundance energy. This will be the perfect time right now, and I'm hearing that from like your whole spirit team, to really get your whole finances in order. You change that mindset, you start doing things that, you know, you didn't do before. So maybe you don't buy that pizza, you know, this week, and you might be like, well, isn't the pizza so cheap? Yeah, and if you don't spend the pizza, you know, spend the money on pizza and instead put it towards your savings, that's going to benefit you in the long run when you think about it. So with you all, really know that this is the time to either be, I'm really going to recommend, go check out that meditation. You know, change your mindset. And if you have called in your ancestors and spirits, call them in for abundance right now. There's nothing that's going to prevent that from happening or getting your way. So with that, pile number 3, I really hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like, comment down below if it resonated, and please subscribe, as I will have more content coming up soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.